Under the cola tree, our stories unfold. Drums speak the past in rhythm spoke.
Did you know that in the Igbo traditional society, Okazi Festival celebrates ancestral heritage, thanksgiving, unity, and the preservation of Igbo tradition? You're welcome back to Igbo Tradition, My Heritage. And today I will be discussing about one of the Igbo festivals called Okazi Festival. If you like what I am doing and you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel and use the comment section to share your own thoughts and like my videos and also share my video. Thank you. In the pre-colonial era, the Igbo traditional society did not operate on Western calendar. Instead, life, community, and time revolved around agricultural cycle, market days, and omenala, traditional customs. Festival was a way that festival brought social order and connected the community to the spiritual world. And one of the festivals I will be discussing today is called Okazi Festival. Okazi Festival is not or was not a pan-Igbo festival. It was a festival that was celebrated in some specific Igbo communities, like Imi in Owerri in the present-day Imo State. I've attended that festival once when I was still growing up in Emekuku, that Okazi Festival. At the beginning of this video, I described what our Okazi Festival is: about Thanksgiving, unity, ancestral heritage, and preservation of traditions. And I will be breaking it down briefly, like Thanksgiving. But before I go into breaking the 4 points that I just mentioned, I would like to say this, that before the celebration of that Okazi proper, before it was done during the pre-colonial era, the people had to clean everywhere and cleanse. That spiritual cleansing, both spiritual and physical cleansing. They made sure that the community, the shrine, everything was cleansed and cleaned. And then, most importantly, it was not a time of bearing any deep grudge against anyone or committing any form of abomination. It was a sacred period that the community observed, because any abomination committed, like stealing, fighting, was seen as a sin against the ancestors and the Allah. So it was, will I say, a moment of purity. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I mentioned 4 points that the Okazi Festival hanged on. It was a period of Thanksgiving that because Okazi Festival normally being celebrated towards the end of the year or at the end of the planting season. They've planted, they've harvested. So as a Thanksgiving, so it was a period of Thanksgiving, thanking Allah, the earth deity, and the ancestors for fertility and for provision. Secondly, it was a unity, a period of unity, ikunibe, kings, families, friends gathered to celebrate, to eat, to drink, and to bond, because those that were married out of the community or lived outside the community, wherever, it was a time of coming home to celebrate with families and also friends. So it brought unity. As an ancestral heritage, it was a festival that the ancestors have established and they have been observing. So it's a festival that was celebrated from one generation to another to appreciate the earth goddess, the ancestors, for always providing and making the land to be fertile. So every generation observed the festival and celebrated it. So Okazi Festival, like I said, was not a pan Igbo festival. It was specific to some certain Igbo communities. And it was a time of people, the community coming together, and also a time of having well, how would I put it now? A time of also, because it's bonding with the spiritual world, the ancestors. Because during Okazi Festival, in the Igbo cosmology, Mmon is seen as the spirits of ancestors that return to bond with their descendants. And during Okazi Festival, Mmon, which is called masquerade, the English word masquerade, was displayed, danced. Masquerade came out, and during the pre-colonial era, masquerade was used to bring peace and order in the community, and also chastise those that have done wrong in the community, and also judge matters. And any verdict given by any masquerade was final. Like I said, in the Igbo cosmology, a masquerade was seen as the spirits of ancestors returning, to bond with their descendants. So, of course, Okazi Festival is, because I've attended it once, very, very interesting. And also preservation of, yes, another point, the fourth point, preservation of heritage. Because during Okazi Festival, you see different types of cultural dance, music, storytelling. That's, you see traditions being displayed. So it used to be a very interesting festival. which I have attended once. Very, very interesting festival. There you see display of tradition, our cultural heritage, even from attire, food, dance, fun. Used to be fun. So that is Okazi Festival, one of the Igbo festivals. This is where I will be stopping to see you in my next video, where I will be discussing another interesting Igbo tradition on this series, Igbo Tradition, My Heritage.
Under the cola tree, our stories unfold. Draw